What's going on, button pushers? So, odds are, if you're watching this video, you want to go full-time, whether it's photo, video, music, or art, or anything else. I want to give you guys some knowledge on what I wish I knew before I decided I wanted to be a full-time videographer. Now, this applies to a lot of different things, so hopefully you guys can pick up a few tips and tricks from this video. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is David. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Today we're going to be talking about a few things that you can do and a few things that I wish I knew before I started going full time. Let's jump into it. First of all, let's talk about the knowledge that you have. The knowledge that you have is everything and the most important thing when it comes down to it because, one, you need to know what you're doing. So for me, it was photo and video. You know, I would go around do portraits. I would do a lot of different things, and I had that knowledge. I know how to shoot, and I know how to edit. I know how to color. I know how to do all of that stuff. And your knowledge is kind of what makes you stand out because that's your work. And your work is what makes clients come to you or choose you or even just consider you at all. So having that knowledge and knowing exactly what you want to show is really important. And trust me when I say, it shows. The knowledge that you have, it really does show. Now, once you have the knowledge down, which is the most important thing, you have the second most important thing, which is communication skills. For those of you who know me in real life, you'll know that I am not the loudest or most talkative person like I am here on YouTube, but that is a whole different situation and, you know, it's different. At the same time, I still have my communication skills. If I want to, I will build a relationship with whoever. I will build, you know, friendships and meet new people, network and stuff. That is just me. It's just how I handle situations. Now, communication skills are important because your network is your net worth, and being able to communicate with people, being able to turn clients into reoccurring clients is super important. And this all comes down to communication because sometimes, yeah, you want to build a relationship with your clients. You want them to keep coming back. If you really enjoy working with them, you will try to build that relationship so that you guys can keep working together, and from there you actually get their network because there's a lot of things that go into it, and let's talk about network a little bit later. But communication skills are super important. You need to know what to say. You need to know what's okay to say and what's not okay to say. You need to kind of grasp an idea of the line between you and that other person. Now, it's different for everybody, and this is why I'm actually so quiet in person, because it takes me a few times of hanging out with them and figuring out where can I go, how far can I go with this person, and you know, what can I say and what can I not say, because I don't want to say the wrong thing and mess things up. But anyways, let's elaborate more on building that network and building your relationships with clients. Let's say I have a client that I really enjoy working with, right? And they are just really awesome. So maybe I give them a discounted rate. So that discounted rate kind of shows them like, hey, this person's like really looking out for me. Maybe I can, you know, help them out a little bit. So they tag you in the post that you guys work together. They tag you in the stories featuring the stuff you worked on together. And they just tag you on some random stories while you guys are shooting or something. 3 different times tagged. Now, this means that their network, all of their followers, all the people that look up to them, all the people that really want to like love their work are going to come to you and be like, hey, this person's awesome, let me give them a follow, let me keep up to date with them, or maybe even, hey, let me work with this guy. So from there, you kind of built a network off of their network and them. From their network, you branch out even more. So it's kind of like a staggering. So there's you, and then you meet with one person, and then it goes into 2 other people, and then goes into 3 other people. It's like a tree branch, you know, it's just branching out and making a huge network from just one person. Now imagine how big it could be if you just did that with so many other people. You have a huge network and you get reoccurring clients. Now, as a portrait photographer, this helped me out a ton to grow my Instagram because I would just go out and take pictures of people, they would post it, and I would send them a ton of pictures. I would send them like 100 photos per shoot, and that would just be in like constant traction on their page, constantly tagging me, and so many people would come to my page based off of that. Anytime I would travel to like LA or something and shoot with a ton of people, like back-to-back shoots, like 10 shoots in 2 days, I would get like 1,000 followers a trip, maybe even more. It was crazy. Now let's jump into the money. Now, a lot of people are scared to invest in themselves. Now, trust me when I say The money pays for itself. The gear pays for itself. You go in, you spend the money to make money. Now be smart with your decisions and make sure you actually need it, because I'll sit on a camera and decide, okay, do I want to buy this camera? Do I want to switch to this camera? And it would take me like months to like finally make that decision, and sometimes I wouldn't even make the decision. Like I'd constantly sit on it and I'd just be like, man, I don't know if I need this, and then a new camera would come out and I'd be like, all right, grabbing this one instead. And I have spent so much money on my business myself and just being able to do all this to make money off of it, and I'm gonna tell you, I've spent probably like $80,000 in my career, and that's been like 3 years. But remember, to be able to make the money back, you need to have the knowledge / skill to be able to do it. You need to have the communication skills, because you need to be able to build relationships with people and keep those clients coming back. You're gonna need a little bit of knowledge on what we're gonna talk about next. So the last thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about is supply and demand. And if you know economics, then you know a little bit about this. So you look to your left, you look to your right. That might have been different for you guys because it's flipped. But you look to your left and you look to your right. It's this very saturated world of photo, video, and a lot of music people, or wherever you're trying to do. I'm pretty sure it's very, very saturated. And that's honestly okay. It makes it a little bit harder. It's still okay. You gotta understand that there is a specific level of quality, and you kind of dictate what quality you're at. Now, don't like overhype yourself. Be humble. Where do you lie on a scale of quality of work? Are you a 1-star? Are you a 5-star? Where are you, and how can you improve? Because here's how you price your work. Now, based on your quality, you can decide there's not that many people providing this quality of work in my area, so maybe I can price it at this. Or if I stoop it down a little bit lower, I can get more clients that are willing to pay that price for this quality, which means I get this much more clients that I need. So then based on your area, you can decide there is this much demand for this quality of work, meaning, okay, if I'm at a 5-star quality of work and there is not that many 5-star quality of work people here, that means I can charge a lot more and dictate that, because there isn't many other options for these people. Because let's say an artist is looking for a videographer to work with. They'll look at several different people, so many different people. They'll be like, okay, there's a 3-star quality of work person here, 4-star quality person here, and a 5-star person here. The 5-star person is charging me $4,000. Do I really want to pay $4,000 for a music video when I could go to the 4-star quality guy for a video for $1,500? Or I could stoop a little bit lower and go for the 3-star quality guy for a price of $500. What can I do? So this is where you come into play. Let's say you provide a 4-star quality of work, and in comparison to the $1,500 guy, you're gonna say, I will charge you $1,000. I'll meet you right in the middle between the 3-star and the 4-star guy for me, and charge you $1,000. Maybe that triggers them and says, okay, bet, we are clients now. I'm gonna be paying you for a music video, and we are gonna start working together consistently. So you're consistently getting $1,000 from them every time they wanna come and make a video with you. That's completely up to you, but you just gotta kind of think about it, like supply and demand. How can I kind of monopolize a little bit of this market in my area? How can I be one of those top people that people are coming to? You got to think about it. Supply and demand. How much are you willing to, change based on the demand of your area, and how much are you willing to supply to them? I think that's one of the most important things when it comes down to being able to dictate and keep clients and bring in brand new clients, because based on that, based on your work, based on your communication skills, based on your marketing, based on the relationships you have, you still got to be able to like appeal to them and be like, hey, this is what makes me stand out. I'll provide you this quality at this price. Good deal. It's kind of the same as just like, a sale. People will look at like a pair of shoes and be like, ooh, I really, really, really love the shoes, or like, I really love your quality, but I don't know if I'm able to afford or willing to pay that price for those shoes / that work. It's the same concept. When the demand is really high for it, but the supply for it is either not worth it or just isn't there. Anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. I hope these 5 things could really help you kind of dictate and kind of think about yourself and kind of how you can start building your own business off of that, and a little bit of what you can work on yourself so you can get that jump start to starting your own business. And trust me, guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will answer them for you if I can and if I have any knowledge on them. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Keep pushing buttons, guys, and have an amazing day. Peace.